Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça, where we are going to be discussing on some two developing stories. We start with striker Luuk de Jong. Talking about his future at FC Barcelona, Luuk de Jong have just come out to say that he doesn't want to leave FC Barcelona despite all the rumors we have been getting lately, and he says he wants to see out his loan spell to June. We are going to be discussing much on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Ousmane Dembele, it have just been reported that Premier League giants Chelsea are very interested in a loan move for Ousmane Dembele. We are going to be discussing much on that as well. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barça! Barça! Luuk de Jong has had an interesting 6-month stint at Barca. Brought in on loan late on the summer transfer deadline day as a replacement for Antoine Griezmann, the Dutchman's signing was met with a lot of criticism from the fans, and for the first half of the season, the towering striker looked completely out of place and out of sorts of the club, failing to make any kind of impact. It had led to speculations over his future, with Barcelona being ready to part ways with him. However, things have taken a turn for the better for Luuk de Jong in the new year. The 31-year-old has scored in each of his 3 appearances this year and has earned praise from manager Xavi Hernandez for his attitude and commitment. Furthermore, rumors over his future have also gone quiet of late. Now, the Netherlands international has himself come out and spoken out on the matter, claiming that he would prefer to see out the season at Barca. As quoted by Mundo Deportivo, he said, "We have been with the family for half a year in Barcelona. I don't want to move again now." Those are the words from him lately. With Barca in the market for a new striker, there's a possibility that de Jong will fall back to a bit back role, should the club bring in a new player. However, the Sevilla loanee claims he would be okay with such a situation. He said, "And yes, even if I were to become a substitute again, I could still be valuable," he stated. Speaking of the turnaround in his fortunes and how he has gone from receiving criticism to adulation, de Jong said, "I can put in perspective the euphoria and the contempt in elite sport, but it's okay, of course, the positive reactions now." The Netherlands striker also spoke about Xavi and his tactics, saying, "I think Xavi was a bit surprised at how I fit into his game. He saw that I can also be a 9 for him, who he can count on to make triangulations and thus play under pressure from an opponent. Xavi wants his striker to be meeting point and that holds balls and combines with midfielders. He always says, attract central defenders to leave space for others to launch." Luuk de Jong missed Barcelona's defeat to Athletic Club in the Copa del Rey due to a suspension. He will be available for selection for Sunday's La Liga clash against Deportivo Alaves. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona are keen on offloading Ousmane Dembele after his latest contract offer snub. The 24-year-old's current deal runs out in 6 months and the club are keen to cash in on him now rather than lose him for nothing in the summer. Barcelona have issued an ultimatum to the forward to find himself a new club before the end of this January. The club are even willing to listen to offers as low as €4 million to get him off the books. And as things stand, there seems to be no shortage of interest in Dembele. Man United are believed to be keen on signing him. Now, recent reports are claiming that Chelsea are very interested in Dembele and are willing to pay a fee to take him on loan for the rest of the season. This is not the first time that Chelsea have been linked with Dembele. The presence of Thomas Tuchel as manager only serves as a fuel to the speculations. And considering that the German coached Dembele at Borussia Dortmund for a year and enjoyed working with him, the current Chelsea Bulls able to get the best out of the French international during their time together at the Signal Iduna Park and could look to recreate that partnership at Stamford Bridge. The thought of a reunion could appeal to the player too, while the Blues have the financial means to meet his wage demands as well. Dembele though remains intent on seeing out his contract at Barca. The player, of course, recently put out a statement that he will not give up to blackmail amid claims that Barca will exile him to the stands in case he does not leave and not sign a new deal. With little over a week for the transfer window to close, it remains to be seen how the matter of Dembele's future resolves itself. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.